Alright, this should be a whole lot better. Let's see here. Alright, let's... Nah, it's doing it again. Jeez. It looks from my end like it's doing it again, but hopefully I'm wrong. This is Payware, Jose. This is a great airplane. And I really hope that this stream is smooth so you guys can enjoy this airplane. So let's just see what we're gonna get here in terms of my stream. So I want to go toes on the brakes. I'm gonna release the parking brake. We're gonna go takeoff flaps. I'm gonna leave those fuel pumps on. And once again, apologies to you guys for the poor quality of the stream earlier. Hopefully this is much better now. Doing it again, right? Alright, well, I'm just gonna fly and we'll see what happens. We'll see if this smooths out. Yeah, I don't know what this story is. We're just gonna go fly and we'll see what happens here. Alright, runway's clear on that side. Runway's clear on that side. So we'll go take off. Power coming in. Yeah, I restarted OBS. I don't know. Reset. Yeah, I was wondering what that was, Graham. Hey, Alphaz, what's going on? Alright, let's see here. Deus Criollo, what's going on? I am from New York, believe it or not. So I am not from the islands, but I do love the islands. I want to bring the flaps up. Take about 110 knots for cruise. There goes UN right there. 110 knots for cruise climb. Let's see here. Alright, so the turbo offers much higher airspeed, climb speed, and mostly altitude and payload. Let's see, what do I have to do here? I need to recycle the transverters. I would do that if I knew. Alright. I keep getting that. I don't know what that's from. Don't know what that's from. Battery bus needs generators recycled. Alright, let's see here. Let's get on course. I'm gonna get a lot of traffic calls here. The Big Apple it is. So let's see here. Fuck, man, what's going on? Let me look to let's nose it over here. And see what we get for cruise speed. It's gonna be faster than the Islander that we're used to. We'll go fuel pumps off. Let's see here. So it feels familiar. It's faster. It's about, we're looking at about 15 knots faster right now. Bombasso, what's going on? Alright. Alright, turn off the generators and back on. Let's see here. No. No, doesn't seem to do it. It's got to be something electric, right? For bus bar to be showing. That's generators right here, no? Generators, right? I believe that's what I did. I don't know. Alright, well. Some power back and descend here. Graham, these, so this right here, right? Correct? Got generators off. Needs more power. I don't know. What I do need is to descend here. Turns off firewall levers and back on. Alright, let's try that. It's off. If you want to see some airspeed, watch this. No. Yeah, that hurricane's got to be pretty bad, right? Not looking forward to seeing that. We are indeed, are we not? We are indeed heading for TNCE. So I guess I need a lot less power. Whoa. That's a lot less power. So now what I have done killed my avionics somehow. So this is going to be fun. So let's do so that obviously was an electrical problem that has now, there's a reason that thing was flashing. Yes, I do have them mapped. Oh, so they're not supposed to be mapped together. Or they're not supposed to be moving together? You see what happens in a few seconds. Yeah, I did. I did break something. Why are prop RPM showing so low? Alright, so all the engine instruments are out. That's all good. So this is called flying by the seat of your pants. So we're gonna land here in, yeah, battery shot, right? Alright, so what we're gonna do, we're gonna land here in at Statia, and we'll figure this out here. This is actually kind of cool. It's partial panel flying because I don't have an attitude indicator. I mean, it's VFR anyway. Breakers. All the breakers look good. Oopsie, it's not gonna look good if I plant this in the ocean. Alright. Let's see here. Alright, we'll level off at 1,000. No parachute. We don't need no stinking parachute. We don't need electrics. The airplane doesn't know the electrics have died. Well, guess what? This is gonna be a no flaps landing, kids. I just realized that because the flaps are Peter, we're on the USA East server. So I just realized it's gonna be a no flaps landing because the flaps are electric. Fly Island guy, yes it is. I have managed to break it in the first 10 minutes of flying it. Alright, let's start bringing it in here. Let's see, I don't have a heading indicator. Alright. If we were an IMC, this would be an adventure, but we're not. There we are. Alright, so here we go. No flaps landing. Oh, no. Nice and easy. Nice and easy. Oopsie. We overshot. We are hot and high. There's one red. Okay. Nope. Boy, this is a handful. Without. We're going around. Alright, let's give this another try here. Woofer, what's going on? You're watching me make a fool of myself. There we go. Let's try this one more time. So from a practical perspective, in terms of flying, the airplane's got no idea that your electrical system is dead, so it's not an emergency. Would I prefer to have electrics? Yes, I would. Yeah, you're probably right, Graham. I don't. I have it mapped the same way I have the regular Islander mapped. So I'll change that. I'll change delete the generators once we get on the ground here. But in terms of flying, so the plane doesn't know what the difference is. The plane doesn't know there's no electrics, so let's just level off here at 1500. We'll come back around this side. And we'll try it again. Let's see here. Exactly, Fly Island guy. Exactly. It would be nice to have a heading, but what we'll do is try to get a bit longer final here. Try and get a bit longer final here. Beautiful day to fly. I love the turbines. They are pretty sweet. Suppose I can turn those off, right? Alright, let's see here. Can't see a whole lot. 1,500 feet, I'm gonna want like 5 miles. Alright, let's see here. Problem is, without flaps, it's pretty unstable at low air speeds. So just rounding this out a bit more. Alright. If any of you guys have ever tried a no flaps landing in an airplane, first of all, you should practice them, but second of all, you've got to come in faster because you've got, number one, less lift, and number two, less drag. But your stall speed is higher. right? And the plane gets a lot less stable in pitch when you get really slow. So we'll just try it nice and easy this time. Nice and easy this time. Alright. Hey Peter, what's going on? Alright, let's see here. Alright. Let's try it this way. And your pitch attitude is going to be quite nose high without flaps as well. Alright. I think about 90 knots is about as slow as I can get this thing without flaps. Alright. What I don't want to do is run out of energy and ideas at the same time. Alright. This is not as easy as it looks. All right. Okay. That was tricky. That was tricky. Alright, let's see here. Let's see if we can get off the runway and get this squared away here. And, Kashif, I wouldn't be surprised at all if you're right, if it's a server thing because of the hurricane. Right. poor Graham is watching me make a hash of his airplane. There's gotta be it's gotta be a manual flap handle, right? There's gotta be. Let's see here. Alright. What I'm watching is about probably a minute behind of what I'm doing, which is tricky. But alright, let's get ourselves Let's see if we can get squared away here. Let's see here. All right. Let's set the parking brake. Let's see what we get here. All right. All right, let's see. Shut this down. And what I'm gonna do, let's see if I can get external power here. Alright. Let's see if I can get external power. I can't. So now what we're gonna do is we're gonna go do. That's not gonna do it. All right, let's see here. Let's see here. So we're gonna do hop out real quick. I'm gonna hop back in at the same place. I'll hop back in at TNCE. And we're gonna see what we can get here. Gonna see what we can get. Yeah, the stream is quite a bit delayed. Come on, Microsoft Flight Simulator, you can do it. All right, so let's go options, controls. I'm gonna set up. Let's go duplicate. All right, wind turbine. Call it that. Instruments and systems. Let's go. Let's go. Let's clear all of this. Let's clear all of this and we'll try it again here. All right, and we'll go Tango November Charlie Echo. And we'll go right here. And let's give it another go. So, all right, that was an adventure. It's weird because the stream speed is not bad. It's just inconsistent. It is Tango November Charlie Echo. And let's see. All right, here we go. No. Oh, come on. Really? I selected a parking space. I know that. All right. That's one of the most annoying things in Microsoft Flight Simulator is when you I know I selected a parking space. Departure. That's right there. Does this to me all the time. All right, so everything at idle, everything off. Let's try this again and see if we can't make a better go of it. And I bet you that Cash is right. This is probably server related because of everything that's going on with the hurricane, I would guess. Because my actual stream is delayed by like a good 5 minutes. All right, so let go. External power. Go battery. Go fuel pumps. Go rotating beacon. There's the bus bar again. Alright, let's see if we can't. See if we can't beat the bus bar here. All right. That's a good idea, Mike. I should have turned failures off. I don't think it's the plane. It's got to be operator error. Pumps. Alright, we're coming up again. Now, why am I getting this bus bar message? All I'm gonna do is get the power. That's all that's gonna happen. Let's see. No. Don't need the fuel pumps on. No, guys, this is definitely me. Got something. I've got some sort of electrical load that I'm not understanding. Everything is in. Trying to figure out. There we go. Ha! See? It's not the airplane, it's me. It's gotta be on. Got on the port generator now, and it's working just fine. There we go, fellas. Alright, so. Go nav lights, let's go landing lights. And we are good to go. Where are we gonna go now? We are gonna go to sync kits. Let's go to sync kits. Let's go. Let's go. TKPK. So, guys. Alright, we'll go there. We'll go map. Alright. So, now that I got that figured out. Back a little bit, toes on the brakes. Let's release the parking brake. Alright. Alright. Our heading is going to be about 150 probably. All right. So. Yeah, I figured it out. It just has to be on the port generator and the starboard generator off, and we're good to go. So I told you guys it was operator error, not aircraft error. Alright, final approach course looking clear. Alright. Let's go. Condition levers full forward. Let's set the takeoff flaps. What the heck, right? Alright. And off we go. We'll do... It'll come out here, make a little right cross. I'm just going to drop the nose a little bit. Bring the flaps up. All right. So we got it squared away now. This thing climbs like crazy. 1,000 feet a minute at 120 knots. Which, I mean, makes perfect sense if you think about having two gigantic, you know, turbine engines on this tiny little airplane. Alright, so now let's nose it over. We'll head this way. And SLH Sim Design says on the stream, guys, we're going over to one of his airports here. There we go. Alright. Feeling a whole lot better now. Feeling a whole lot better now. So, St. Kitts coming up here off our left side. Look at the speed this thing has. It's incredible. And the power of this plane is unbelievable for the size of it. Bring that torque back a bit here. That's a little bit better. So, Mets, baby. Mets, Kenneth Ramos. We are Mets fans. My wife is a Yankees fan, but we're going for the Mets, baby. That's right. They're starting here in like 2 minutes. Tigers. I like the Tigers. Tigers are one of those old school AL teams that I like. Let's see here. All right. Okay, runway 07. Get that 7 over on the left hash here. Start bringing some power out, slow us down here a little bit. There's just so much power that it's you really have to be smooth. which I'm not. Trying to trim off some of the speed here. Alright. Not doing too bad here. This is a powerful airplane. It's probably a lot like the first time you drive a really fast sports car, because it's just got so much power. Let's see here. Flap speeds are the same, 114 and 88, which is almost... There we go. Flaps make it a lot more stable. They call they call the first notch of flaps approach flaps for a reason. And what they do is they just help stabilize your plane. And so I'm going to be a lot more stable here with flaps in than I was before with no flaps in. Alright, we'll go fuel pumps on. If you were wondering whether that second notch of flaps adds more drag or lift, it adds more lift. See, this is where this airplane is going to shine. This is where it's going to handle really nicely. Keep it just above that blue line. Keep it just above the blue line. Got a pretty good crosswind. And instead of fooling around with the crosswind, I am going to actually correct for it. Alright, fuel pumps are on, flaps are set. Airspeed is looking pretty good. Whatever this wind is, we're gonna feel like ground speed set. Well, the wind's not too, so it must be pretty much a direct crosswind. If the ground speed's 78 and our airspeed's like 82. Looking at pretty much a direct crosswind. Alright. Let's see. Alright, one thing we do need to do is get us some white lights here. There we go. Alright. It really takes a fine, a much finer touch. It's not it's not like a piston where you can make, you know, kind of larger power changes to adjust for what you're getting. You've got to be pretty consistent and just hold what you're looking for. Feels nice though. A little bit of power out. Airspeed's good. Alright. Alright. Not the best crosswind landing in the world, not the worst either. Hockey fans. I only like live hockey. I only like live hockey. Alright. Alright, we'll bring these condition levers back here a little bit. So, everybody's still flying with me, everybody left. There's Cash. Cash is flying what? Let's see here. I hope Graham is still with us. So one of the things that I should have done is gotten a better feel for this before I did this stream. I just hadn't had the time to do it. Canadian Captain Mustache. I haven't Captain Mustache. I love it. I haven't. I've flown the Trilander. I haven't flown the Trilander. So let's go. Let's do one more quick little hop here. Let's go over to Nevis. Which is a really fun little airport. Why is it showing me like that on the flight plan? Yes. Oh, no, that's not what I want to do. Let's replace. There we go. Let's remove that. Yes. Now we've got a little 10-mile hop here over to Nevis. What runway is Nevis? I think Nevis is like 10. All right. Oh, the flipper. That's awesome. Alright, so what is Cash flying? Let's go find out. Ooh, you can hear that turbine whine. It's pretty sweet. Alright, flaps are set, fuel pumps are on. The other thing I didn't do is change the weight, and the weight has a huge impact in this airplane. Wish I had. Trying to see what plane Cash is flying, but I can't see it. Aviation Alice. Alright. Some sort of single engine, piston-y type looking airplane. Ray Romero, what's going on? How are you? Good to see you. Alright. Power coming in. Let's bring the condition levers all the way forward. Boy, a modicum of competence would really help us here today. Alright, there's 70 knots. Alright. Ooh, stuff. This is one of my favorite airports. This is SLH Sim Designs, by the way, guys. Great airplane. My favorite scenery developer. Alright. Gotta somewhat keep the speed under control on this leg because I might not even put the flaps up. There's Flipper and the old TBM. That's a great airplane too. Alright, so let's drop the nose. I'm gonna leave that first notch of flaps right down. Well, that's silly. That's silly. We'll keep it right here at 1,000 feet. Oh, fuel pumps off here. Whoopsie, wrong way. Alright, so those of you who have been patient are getting rewarded with now this airplane starting to show its, well, me starting to get a little bit more a little bit more competent here. Alright. Start with nice, Ray. That's awesome. I had a lot of people have had a difficult time with that Windows update. Yeah, what is the Aviation Alice? I don't even know what that is. Let's see here. Let's get the nose up, get some speed blood off here. Is that me or is that some underwater? See that? What is that right there? Alright. next notch of flaps. Alright. Here we go. And I'm not using any map mod of any kind, so I'm not quite sure what's going on with that. But thank you, Mike Coffee, for the reminder there. Alright. Got to be really smooth on this airplane, like really smooth. It's just because it's just because the plane has so much power. It's more like flying a jet. You've got to fly really stabilized approaches as opposed to ham-fisting it like you do, or like you can do with a piston. Alright, fuel pumps are not on. Fuel pumps are on, flaps are set. Really stable here. Alright, now we're going to bring in some power. Alright, 80 knots, 400 feet a minute. That is good stuff right there. Like I said, you just got to be really steady. Be really steady on the controls and the power. Takes a lot more concentration than the piston islander takes. That view, that's awesome. There we go. Throw those props into beta. Watch this. I bet you this thing's gonna back right up. There we go. Let's put it in reverse. Now that's a pretty cool feature for an airplane to have. Alright. So that was pretty fun. That was pretty fun. Alright. Put it right over here. Alright, let's go. Parking brake set. And oh, you know what I want to do before I cut the power? I want to check if yeah, you need that left one on. Oh, yeah, well. could have to do with which engine I started first. But I think I started the right engine and I turned on the right generator. So, in any event, the error earlier was clearly mine. Alright, so let's bring those back. And we'll turn the avionics master off. Let's turn the lights off. Alright, so open the window because it's really hot. Oh, you left. You're such a tool. Alright, let's go battery back on. Put your flaps up so you don't look like a fool. Alright, now we'll go battery off. So, there we have it. So clearly, I didn't do this plane justice in the beginning, and I apologize to Graham. I apologize to Black Box for that, because he deserved better. This was I didn't fly this plane before I streamed it. I assumed that I would have more luck than I did, but I mean, so what I will say is that this is it's a more challenging plane to fly than the Piston Islander, but it's more challenging in a really kind of a cool way, because you've got to be really stable with your power settings and your pitch settings to get the approach that you want. You cannot be like I said, ham-fisted on the power and on the controls. You're not gonna have any luck landing this airplane. So you got to be really smooth on everything. Yeah, the reverse was pretty cool, but it's a fun airplane to fly. And I mean, so the other cool thing you can do with it is you're going to be able to fly, obviously, you know, much faster than the regular Islander. But the other thing is you're gonna be able to fly a lot higher than the regular Islander. The regular Islander with the piston engines, you're gonna max out with any weight in the airplane. You're gonna max out at like 7,000 feet, and this thing you're just gonna be able to go, you know, into the mid-teens easily. It's a cool airplane. It's a really cool airplane. It's something that I need to read through the documentation better and just spend some more time flying the plane, get used to it a little bit more. But it's a cool airplane. The other thing is managing turbine engines is so easy. There's no mixtures, there's no trying to eke out power using using the EGT and getting the mixtures right. You basically just set your power and you're good to go. You know, and you're not going to drop off. Power's not going to drop off as you climb. I mean, it's a lot easier to manage in that sense. So, and avionics wise, like let's